besides in the company of Premier League winner with Leicester City, former Villa and Leicester winger Marc Albrighton. Good afternoon, Mark.
Good afternoon.
The former Leicester must be sounding a little bit strange at the moment. It's fairly new.
You are Leicester.
Yeah.
You're weighing up your options at the moment, deciding what to do next. But we're delighted you've come to see us today. But how are you feeling about sort of life? You know, that chapter coming to an end because you had a great time there, very successful time, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I think it's. I look back on just grateful that we achieved what we did, and grateful for the experience I got. It's obviously sad to leave because I felt very much at home there. I felt very comfortable there, and met some amazing people there. But I think when you achieve something so good and you have such a good time, I think it is important to just recognise that not every footballer will get to experience them moments, and so just be grateful for what has been.
Yeah, I mean, 10 years at the club, and so winning the title, amazing. And some of the players you played with, I mean, we're looking at N'Golo Kante at the moment, who was just a kind of a late-ish call-up. No one thought he could cut it, but he's just been one of the players of the tournament so far, and you got to play alongside him.
Yeah, I think, obviously, since he's moved to Saudi, I think people probably thought, okay, well, he's going there, that's the end of his career. But he's come and proved people wrong, certainly. The games that I've seen him play this tournament, he's been absolutely incredible, and just looks ever the player that he was when he was at Leicester and at Chelsea. So yeah, to have played with him, it was incredible. I think the centre halves that we had at the time, he was really important for them. I think they will say that themselves. And he was a massive part of what we achieved.
To do their running.
That's what I was getting at.
The spine of that team.
Wes will be delighted with that.
Obviously, Schmeichel in goal, but then to have Kante and Vardy, that's a great, nearly a full spine, isn't it? But
no, he was protection. He was massive protection. I think whenever somebody got caught out of position, he'd always, no matter who it was on the pitch. I'm not just talking about centre half, so I'm talking about the whole pitch. Like if somebody was out of position, you'd find him there recovering, which was incredible. I think I can't remember if it was the first or the second game of the tournament, but the one run that he did to win the ball back.
In the first game, he just seemed to be everywhere, didn't he? It was unbelievable. Was he like that in training?
Yeah, I was just saying off air there. He obviously we had Riyad Mahrez there at the same time, and those two were really good friends on and off the pitch. And they used to stay behind after training and do 1v1s. And obviously Riyad was so good at when he had the ball at his feet, and then Engie was had the other side of it, so it was fascinating to watch. And it was what a great sort of exercise. We got someone who's great at taking somebody on, somebody who's great at stopping you. So you've got two of the best in that game taking each other on, because you're only going to get better doing that, aren't you? Well, it was that good. They drew a crowd. Like the rest of the lads would sit and watch. It was in the gym, and they'd get a couple of little goals out in a small area, and it was fascinating to watch. And
the recruitment at that time at Leicester, when these guys were coming in, you think, blimey, where have they found these boys from? You must have been amazed.
Yeah, but not only obviously the players were incredible footballers, but they did the homework on the type of people they are, and I think a lot is made of Kante and the type of person that he is, and what a good character he is, and what a nice person he is. So he's I think the recruitment were big on that side of it. Somebody that would fit into the dressing room, and he was massively respected in that dressing room.
You've been working with Enzo Maresca recently, and he's off at Chelsea. I'm sure Chelsea fans will be interested to know what you made of his managerial approach. And
I think he's. I think they can expect somebody that's very passionate about the way that he plays. From the day that he came in at Leicester, we worked on this one way of playing, and the whole time he was there, we never moved away from that. Every drill that we did in training was set out in the positions that he wanted to build up from. So they can expect a lot of passion in terms of that. They can expect commitment. He was there at the training ground from early hours till God knows what time of an evening. He was always the one that was there sort of last. So he'll give everything to that job. He'll give everything because he loves football. He loves the style of play. He loves the new ideas. And I think with this job that he's got now and the opportunity, he'll be trying everything in his power to make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
I think what Chelsea fans want to know as well. I mean, I'm assuming he's a strong personality. You know, he's going to have to be strong, not to stand up to his chairman, but he's going to want to put his own imprint on the team, isn't he? He's not going to want to be pushed about.
Absolutely, yeah. He's obviously he's going into a club there where there's a lot of players as well, and a lot of players to keep happy. I know what a football dressing room's like, and that's half the battle a lot of the time in keeping everyone happy. I think if you can keep everyone on side, but by doing the right things, then you're halfway there. So he's obviously got that. Obviously, then upstairs as well, he's going to have to sort of impose himself on that side of it as well. So it's a massive job for him, but I think one that having had the season that he's had with Leicester City, then he'll definitely feel like he deserves that step up.
Paul Hawksby and Andy Jacobs, Monday to Friday afternoons 1 till 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.